Hello everybody, welcome back. It's day 6 of the Vlogmas December Challenge 2021. I'm ready for question number 6. What card best represents my spirituality currently? I'm using the Thoth deck today, and I think the card that best represents my spirituality at the moment, or it said so far, no, currently, yes, currently, is Arcanum 13, the Death card. Look, these are weird times. I don't want to talk about it all the time in every video. Also, though, I have gotten a few messages over the past month, I guess, that I do address difficult subjects and controversial subjects on my channel that may or may not be related to tarot all that much. I always can relate just basic humanity to the tarot, right? The tarot, after all, encompasses everything, and spirituality also isn't just about sitting at home in meditation for 20 minutes every day. Spirituality also is about fighting for what you believe in and understanding what life and freedom truly means for you at the moment, at least. And think about these things, right? Re-embrace the weirdness, the strangeness, the controversial opinions, the unpopular opinions, just the overall outcast stuff. And I think there should be a place for everything. Look, in the past, I know I have kind of been sucked into this narrative that all of a sudden was there that really pushed this strange thing that I don't agree with at all, which was this and this is not discussable. That and that is not up for debate, ever. As we are learning, this just happens. It's just a part of the process. But it's just not my intention to mute anyone. I think we can disagree respectfully, hopefully. Yeah, I think we can disagree. Where am I getting at? This is a weird moment in the month. I actually want to say thanks for being concerned, I guess, about my channel and all the things that I'm talking about. But the thing I don't need, and the thing that nobody making videos needs, is for people to tell them this is not a subject that you should be addressing on your channel, you know? Even though, thankfully, all of that is said in a respectful way, it of course isn't something that I'm going to take in. I will still make these decisions. Thanks very much. Basically, what I'm saying is I think my spirituality at the moment is so incredibly, it has never been this connected to the state of the entire world. And that is both a blessing and a curse. I'm just going to say it. By feeling more and more powerless in this world, I think I'm growing more powerful on a personal level. Look, what I was talking about yesterday, I don't want to be so negative all the time. I don't think I am negative all the time, not at all. Remember what I said about me being a positive person, but with nihilistic traits. Isn't that a little bit what we see in the death card? It's just this death figure, this skeleton, just dancing on the cut off remains of, well, souls. How morbid and how lovely, because it makes the soil fertile again. Lately, I'm noticing that I'm deliberately and not deliberately getting rid of old belief systems or old ideas or old coping mechanisms. Because really, my brain seems to be rewired in a sense that I did not expect to happen. I'm really considering different options, and I think that might very well just change the course of my life. So death is not physical death, right? I think we all know that. It's all about the transformation. And this transformation can be joyous, but also devastating. Maybe I could have picked the Tower card. I could have even picked the Devil card. That all kind of feels really true as well. Also the Devil card for another reason. But I think death today feels good because look at the scythe. It's just, death is mowing away, looking at what's there, seeing that needs to go. That's not a part of my world, my garden. And so everything that even reminds us death, because in this sense we are death, right? That reminds us of this thing that we don't want in our system, we don't want in our consciousness, because we want to focus on the growth. We want to focus on the seeds that we plant, the fruits that those trees will bear. We have to step away from. We have to just remove ourselves from it or remove the thing. But, in a spiritual sense or magical sense, there's not a big difference between removing ourselves from the situation or going in with this intent of removing the situation, ending that, at least for me. Also, what I like about this death is maybe even more than the other cards, at least today, that's how I feel. We are left with nothing, but that is a good thing. There's that eagle, phoenix eagle, but eagle, the bird that flies higher than all the other ones, so truly has this overview on everything, on the situation, and sees, okay, now it's good because it's empty. We fly higher, which means there's less crap that weighs us down. We don't need and we don't want. And once we can see what we need to do to go towards a better future, we see that all those things weighing us down, we have to let them go. We have to mow them down. We have to cut them away from ourselves so that we can actually be light and fly high. Fly highest. At the same time, there's something I realized about the element of water, how incredibly strong it truly is. Now, I already knew that water, running water, can cut through stone. Rivers can have really strong currents, or waterfalls. Think about the waves of the sea, the ocean, how much force it truly has and how big it is as well, how vast it is. And this death is on the bottom of the ocean. So it also brings me to the element of water and how much the heart needs healing, how strong it truly is when that truly happens, or when you are at least truly trying. Death can be so self-loving. It's the great transformation card, and realizing that all of that comes from the heart. Water is one of those underrated elements, I think. Even though we talk about love, relationships, all of that, but it's also a form of strength. We get comfortable, don't we? I get comfortable. I get comfortable in my spirituality thinking, oh, I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to better myself. I'm not going to let anyone walk all over me as I let happen years ago. I am going to speak my mind. I am going to get angry if I feel I need to get angry and not bottle it up, no matter who it is standing in front of me. And I am going to work on me feeling free and being free, because freedom is just the biggest thing. But now it's no longer a personal motivation to change. It feels like there's just no other choice but to do that. It's like I'm being forced to do what used to feel like a personal choice, because it's about that feeling comfortable. Oh, I was so comfortable in trying to transform myself into the person I wanted to be, or into the person I already was, but unexpressed. Now I'm realizing this is no longer a personal choice, no longer personal motivation. I have to. For anyone else going through similar feelings, I'm sure you see what I mean. It's as if before we were so comfortable and we had this luxury, I'm assuming, most of us, that it came from within ourselves. We were the ones inciting that change. We were the ones inciting that transformation, trying to better ourselves, trying to soar higher, the higher self, trying to manifest something that was better for us so that we could just grow and not keep ourselves so small all the time. Whereas now, the personal motivation has transformed into fighting for the right to do that, the right to express that. That's just how I feel. I'm wondering who else who's doing this tag picked the death card for this question. I'm going to look them all up and see if I can find that and what their thoughts were about this card regarding their own spiritual path. All right, I'll try to make the other prompts a little bit more fun. I'll see you tomorrow.